Howdy and g'day, mates. Howdy and g'day, mates. What's up? I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday for those of you who are in the United States. We are on Monday morning or early afternoon, actually. It's like 1 in the afternoon. Um, I just hope you guys have a lovely week wherever you are. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking good care of yourself and your loved ones. Um, I am going to be doing the Capricorn Soulmate reading. This is Capricorn Soulmate Tarot Guidance for April 2020. Here it is. April's coming upon us. Should have all of the zodiac readings for April done before April begins. So that's always a good thing to do. I'm about to say my little intention and get started. For those of you who are just joining for the first time, thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and support. This may resonate, it may not. It depends on if you connect to my energy group or I connect to your energy group, should say. If it doesn't resonate for you, no hard feelings. Carry on about your life and your business. No need to hold it against me. I appreciate thumbs up. I don't like thumbs down too much. But you got to do what you got to do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing with me how this does resonate for you. And yeah, I wish you a lot of good high vibes. So thank you for sending those to me as well. All right, I'm using a deck called the Arcanum deck for this reading. Here we go, Arcanum. Beautiful deck, really, really nice. I've been using that deck for a little while. It's a traditional tarot deck, and I've had my hands in it for a while, so I really like it. I get some good messages from it. I will be using the vice versa deck as well for clarifiers. So we're using this deck and the vice versa deck. You may be familiar with this deck as well. Whoop, vice versa. So that's also a beautiful deck with some great images. So let's get started. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, archangels. Thank you specifically, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, my pillars, my cornerstones, my patrons. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. Thank you for being gathered around me and protecting my light, my energy, my vibration. Thank you for doing the same for all of my loved ones, friends, family, my twin soul, and for the world as a whole right now. Thank you for the clear and direct messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate, specifically allowing me to connect to those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. So the way we do it here at Ray of Light Tarot is I pull for the soulmate first, and then I pull for the sign for which I'm reading. So we're first going to pull for your soulmate, Capricorn, around 6 to 8 cards. Clarifiers possibly if something's not coming through very clearly to me. Usually it does, though. And we don't like to get too in-depth and clear when it comes to general readings, because the deeper you go, the less you belong to a large energy group, right? The more specific, the smaller your energy group becomes. And we want to hit a large energy group to give people good guidance. Soulmate of Capricorn, show me what you're doing, April 2020. I'm seeing some kindling for a fire, like a fireplace. So this could represent the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it could be about a relationship that ended, that's been in separation, that's now rising again, which is beautiful. We love that. We do have the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, so there might be a little bit of an energy of sort of a hot, cold, coming, going, someone that's not really very clear on what they want. Beneath that is the High Priestess card. So if you are the divine feminine in this connection and your soulmate is someone, especially if it's someone who's sort of a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and they run hot and cold and they're not really sure what they want, you need to be aware that if you allow this to stay in your energy and you don't take a stand and show some self-respect, self-love, and not keep this energy in your orbit, no matter how much you love somebody, if they're giving you this energy, they need to not be invited into your space, because it's stopping you from connecting to your higher self, your intuition, and knowing and bringing into your life what is called for you. And they may even be for you. We haven't gotten to that yet. They're obviously a soulmate, but if they're giving you this kind of energy, it's not serving your highest good for you to keep that in your orbit. Just remember that, guys. That's so important. All right. Yeah, so here's what's going on in April. Your soulmate, this person's having trouble knowing what they want, and they're going through a lot too. This soulmate, the reason they're so hot and cold, they're healing from some major heartbreak and trauma. They have the Three of Swords here, but they've also got the Hermit card. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, so you could have someone with strong Virgo in their chart. If you're a Capricorn and your soulmate is a Virgo, this definitely could be a reading for you. Leo energy here too, a lot of fire, but man, a lot of earth energy here. So, and Capricorn's earth energy itself, but this is your soulmate side, and they've got a lot of earth energy too. This is someone who's on a good path. So there's sort of two sides to the coin already about your soulmate. Again, you don't want to allow someone into your life, daily life, if they're giving you that kind of energy. However, this is someone that has potential down the road because there's a lot of staying power in earth energy. So it may be a temporary push them out, a temporary you're not allowed into my space as long as you're not respecting what I'm offering. But down the road, there could definitely be potential. But this person specifically, they need to be isolated right now. So everything that's happening is because the non-respected energy towards you, it's because you're supposed to be reacting to that and not allowing them in right now. No one's supposed to be in union at this point in this connection, it looks like. This is a need to be isolated. That social distancing, this person needs to be forced to distance from you in the physical sense because they've got growth to do. The Hermit card is about someone growing by being alone. They grow by being alone, okay? So they need to be pushed out. So it's not only are you not respecting yourself, if they're coming to you with this Knight of Wands energy and you're letting them, right? You're letting someone come and go as they please. Not only are you not respecting yourself, you're not even helping them get to their healing, guys. You're stopping them from their healing, which is what they need to do for you guys to actually be together in reality for the long term. They can't get to this unless you stop allowing this. So don't allow someone to come, go, whatever, as they please with this Knight of Wands, non-committal, I don't even know what I want half the time energy. It's not serving you. It's not serving them. It's not serving anything. Spirit is literally trying to get them to go into hermit mode and to go within and to learn. Look, another confirmation of that, the Five of Pentacles. There's so much isolation energy and it all goes to this heartbreak. And look what it's all leading to, judgment. What is this about? This person, you've already had your awakening over here because look what's being blocked off for you. You're the high priestess in this, Capricorn. You know what's up, divine feminine energy. You're supposed to be on your path, growing closer to your purpose, right? It's supposed to be sort of coming into alignment, into a line. And they're supposed to be just now really waking up hardcore. They've sort of awakened a little bit in the past, but they've never been able to really stick to that awakening. They've allowed fear to creep in and push them into going back into hiding. This person's trying to get a major, this is Gabriel blowing that trumpet as loud as he can to get those people out of their graves. Well, that's talking about this person's soul coming alive, awakening, and then they're moving through a lot of things fast. They're moving through their heartbreak. They're moving through situations that didn't serve them in the past and aren't serving them now. They're learning with the Nine of Swords how to deal with all of this mental energy. Because in the past, they feel this heart connection to you or to someone else. Right now, it's to you. The heart connection is there. What do they do then? They start overthinking. All this mental energy crowds out. See that owl trying to come through? It can't get through all those swords. Those swords, there's truth in those swords, but it's too much mental energy. It's anxiety. It's a hot mess up in this person's head. And yours too. You're reflecting that too. There's two heads full of hot messiness and anxiety. And so the true messages that need to come through that white owl, that snow owl, is trying to deliver a pure message from spirit about how to get into alignment, how to get what you want. And what you want is this person in your life, but you're literally settling for this person half-assed. And so you're never going to have this person in your life as long as you're settling for half-assedness. So you can decide, do you want to settle for half-assedness? Let them never heal because they're getting the easy way out. And you never grow into your soul purpose, which is to be this high priestess, to be in alignment, to be the divine feminine that you came here to be. And they're still holding on to their past, getting what they want, holding on to things they want that really have no value in their life anymore because you haven't forced them to free their hands up. This is a recipe for disaster right here. This is a recipe for disaster, Capricorn. This soulmate, you either need to be in union or in utter and complete separation right now. No in between, guys. No in between. If you're in the in-between with somebody, you're doing them and yourself a disservice. And I'm saying this because I care. I know it's hard to believe. I don't even know you. Why do I care? Because I'm that kind of person. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who, when somebody messages me, I can ignore them. Even if I don't like you, I might just tell you, like, don't message me anymore. But I don't ghost people. I don't do that. I care. And what I care about here is that this sucks. This sucks. And it may feel kind of good when you have those moments where they're a little hot, because the Knight of Wands, he can be hot. He can be really hot. And then the very next day, he can be really cold. This is not an energy that's going to keep you happy. And the longer you sit there and allow this cycle to repeat, 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 you're killing them and you're killing yourself. So they're responsible for being the Knight of Wands. Yes, they're responsible for bringing this energy to you, but you're just as responsible, Capricorn, for allowing that energy to continue to come in. You know how many times they're responsible for doing it? Once. After that, it's on you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. After it happens once, it's your fault for allowing it to happen again and again and again. You are a co-participator in this. I'm not letting anybody off the hook from this reading. This is very clear. There's bad behavior on the part of your soulmate, Capricorn. It's bad behavior in a relationship, and you're letting it happen. So if this reading resonates for you, you're just as guilty as the person that we would call in this. It's a player. This is somebody, and it's not a player in the sense, this person has potential with you. It's a soul connection. It could be a karmic, or it could be much more lasting than that. But right now it's karmic, and the big karmic lesson is you're disrespecting yourself because of how much you care or want someone. Yes, it's true, that heart connection with you and this person, it's real. I can feel it. It's very real. But they're not even connecting to that half the time. They connect to it this much, and then they run. What good does that do anybody? That's doing no one any good. Stop worrying about it. The messages can't even come through to you. So this is probably the most clear message about this relationship you're going to get, because you're not hearing the truth or seeing it, because you're both allowing all these swords to crowd the truth out. So listen, Cap, if this is your message, don't get mad at me. I'm just delivering I'm just channeling the message through. The frustration that I'm feeling, it's not even my frustration. I'm pretty happy today, but I can feel some frustrated energy coming from source. So it's really on you. Soulmate, you too, whoever's listening to this, you're both equal participants in this lie. Someone needs to do something. You're better off all the way apart or all the way together. This little merry-go-round is like a broken record, and it sucks. Let's see what's going on your side of this, Capricorn. Ugh, this energy sucks. I hate this. I haven't gotten a reading like this in a while. This is no bueno, guys. Like, I mean, I get it. No, I get it. I think I get this. Like, I understand caring about somebody and the good times make it worth the bad. No, though. And see, the thing is, you will get tired of this. Some of you are really tired of this already. But for some of you, you're still, if you're not tired of it enough, or you would have stopped disrespecting yourself by now. If you're still disrespecting yourself, don't let it get to the point where you're totally disconnected from your higher self and from source. You've got the high priestess energy. You don't want to get that nobody, no man, no woman, no partner on earth is worth being taken out of that high priestess energy for. I'm telling you, that is not a trade-off you want to make. That's not a trade-off you want to make, Caps. Or soulmate. I don't know whose side this was that I read. It's intended to be the soulmate, but they flip. So you take it or leave it. Take it for what it is. Let's see what's going on the other side. Show me the other side of this for April. Cappies. Love you guys, Cappies. I'm sorry if I'm being a little harsh. Well, it's only harsh if this resonates for you. If this is you, you know it. If it's not, it's not. Damn, y'all. And what's the overall energy for Caps? Guys, you can't write this stuff. Virgo. So see, Hermit, Virgo. Again, Capricorn. It's not just them. Both of you guys need to be alone right now. So take this, what's happening in the world, quarantine, social distancing, it's macro, micro time. It's happening in your life on a very singular personal level, and in the world on a big level. Everybody, guys. So it's not just you, but the message here is very clear. It's time to go within. It's time to stop seeking what you need from someone else. It's already within you. You're not broken, and you're not empty, and you're not incomplete. That is an illusion and a lie that someone caused you to feel a long time ago, before you had the proper understanding and the maturity, right? The emotional maturity, or the access to that maturity to understand the truth. Now it's time to grow up, put on our big boy, big girl pants, and step into the truth. We don't need someone to come in and make us feel good about ourselves. It's all within you, but you've got to go and spend some time uncomfortable and alone. I know, it's no fun to be uncomfortable and alone, is it? Guess what? It's the thing that's going to empower you for the rest of your life on this planet, for the rest of your soul journey, and it's going to allow you to actually get your heart's desires. So man up, woman up, toughen up. You can do this. You've got to get in touch with yourself. You don't need to be wasting time getting to know this Knight of Wands right now. You need to be getting to know yourself to the core. You've got a little Knight of Wands in you too, because if someone's not doing this Knight of Wands energy to you, you're doing it to someone else. This is not a healthy situation here, but it's just about to be. You've got an Ace of Cups coming too. There's strong Leo energy here. A lot of cups. You've got victory coming here. So this is what this is about, Capricorn. It's about getting in touch with your true heart's desire. You know what I mean? This is about all those illusions. Oh, I think I need this from this person. Because look, you've got the Knight of Wands here for you too. It's a shared energy with you and the soulmate, which is why I don't tend to think this is a karmic soulmate in the long term. I think this could be a twin soul for some of you. But what's happening is they're presenting or appearing like a karmic right now, because the message is so clear that I don't care what they are, you got to get away right now. You got to stand up for number one and respect yourself and love yourself. So they may be, in fact, a twin soul, a divine counterpart, but right now you're presenting to each other in spirit form as karmics, because you're not loving yourself. One of you is not loving yourself enough to respect yourself, and the other one is not loving yourself enough to truly be in touch with your heart's desire. You're using the other person. This is no good. There's a lot of ego here, but it's not how you normally see ego present in this Five of Swords. It's presenting in a strange way. The way the ego is presenting in this Cap and Soulmate of Cap is it's not a selfish thing. It's not a prideful thing. It's like you're putting so much value in the other person, one of you is. And so your ego is from it's a very strange thing. It's like you're taking your worth from this person, but it's not even real. There's such a heart connection, but neither one of you is staying there long enough to let the energy flow. This is very dysfunctional. And the reason it's frustrating me is because there's so much potential here. But nobody's willing to fight for what could be. They're all sitting and taking scraps. It's like a dog begging for scraps and being satisfied for getting scraps, when the truth is you deserve a seat at the table, if not to be the head of the table. Stop settling for scraps, man. Yes, there's a core wound in you that's got to heal. And it will, but it's not going to heal on this merry-go-round, okay? This Three of Swords, there's been infidelity. And it's not just infidelity where it's like a three-party situation. This infidelity goes back to your childhood, and it has to do with infidelity of a parent to a child. And I'm talking about parents not living up to their responsibilities to the child. And so you've come to expect and accept a partner who doesn't live up to their responsibilities to you. This has to be healed. Clear guidance here. You've got to walk away. Now, the Eight of Cups is good here. It's not that you're walking, because, yeah, there's 8 cups here, right? Cups, that's water, that's emotion, that's love. So you're walking away from something, and it's not easy because there is love here. This is clearly this is a strong connection, right? Virgo energy, Leo energy, Cancer energy. Clearly it's a strong connection. However, you're walking away from this to get what you deserve, because this is great. There's been some good stuff in here. But you deserve so much better. You deserve to be cherished. You deserve to be cherished. We all do. We all do. And the moon is what you're holding secret. See, here's the moon. You're walking toward what's already within you. By walking away from the scraps, you're walking toward the feast, the banquet being prepared for you and your true soul's mirror mate. But you guys cannot approach that table till you learn to respect and love yourself. It has to heal, and it has to come from within. And you can't go and do any work to make yourself heal, but there's one thing you can do to stop yourself from healing, and that is continuing to stay on this merry-go-round where you're not valued, cherished, and appreciated for what you are day in and day out. You've got a new beginning here, and you've got victory. Do you want to get this? Do you want this? Start walking and don't look back. Trust, spirit. You're not letting this person go, and you're not losing anything here. I don't care how good the good times were. You're not losing anything here. You're gaining them back, and you're gaining what's destined for you. And it may not be tomorrow. It may not be next year. But this, if it's destined for you, it will meet you at the banquet table when you get there, when you're done healing. Wouldn't you rather meet them at the banquet table, having everything you deserve, heads of the table, Emperor and Empress energy, divine masculine and feminine in your whole power, than doing this like ring around the rosy game of BS with somebody who appreciates you maybe 25% of the time? It may seem like 50% because about another 25% of the time they're good at pretending to appreciate you and convince you that they do. But that's all this is. It's an illusion. There's a lot of connectivity here. There's a lot of soul, divine timing, divine protection, but it's not going to happen. It's like it's stuck on a loop. Yes, you can feel how strong this connection is. Yes, you can see the potential there, but you know what it's doing? It's just a loop. It's looping right now. It's just looping. You're not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And so what's it doing? You've halted the healing. You're not respecting them or yourself, and likewise, they're not respecting you or themselves. And so all you're doing is just, you might as well be blindfolded, hands tied behind your back, and walking in a circle all by yourself, or both of you, and running into each other a few times. All you're doing is running into each other a few times and having some happy reunions. That's not what it is. Stop settling for less than what you deserve. We're at a really difficult, trying, and challenging time in the world right now, guys. I know that, but it's because we're going to be forced to sit in the silence, forced to be face to face with our truest selves. And we've got to decide, who do I want to be? And sometimes, I know I've had to do this in the last year. You find out who you want to be by seeing up close and personal who you don't want to be first. Sometimes you got to do that. And when you can become truly okay with being with just yourself, then you've got the potential and the possibility for some really good things to start coming your way. But not until then. And right now, there's a lot of codependent behavior in this connection that everyone's afraid to be alone. It's like caught in between. One's afraid to be alone and one's afraid to commit. So you're hanging out in this little gray area of BS together and you're getting nowhere. That's not going to fly. That's not going to wash. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to them, guys. Let's see what the archangels want to tell you. This is what's going on in April. It's time to isolate and it's time to go within. That hermit energy, don't be afraid of that hermit energy. It's going to save you. That hermit, that Virgo energy of going inward, go in your little cave and really get to know yourself. Don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the silence. There's so much conversation in that silence that your heart needs to have. Don't be afraid of that, guys. What's the archangel energy that Capricorn and their soulmate that are part of this energy group need most for guidance at this time for April? Look what you've got going on here. If you do what we just talked about, you've got 4 cards that all came out together. Inspiration. Gabriel's going to help you with inspiration. Okay, these are the things that are going to come as the result of you being brave enough to go within and to do it with an open-ended time frame. Don't say, "Oh, I'm going to go within and be alone for a week." No, this could take a year. Be willing to sacrifice as much time as you need so that when you come out of this, you've got your seat at the banquet table, guys. Gabriel, inspiration. Uriel, abundance. Metatron, miracles. And Sandalphon, love. These are the 4 archangels you need to be bringing in, Capricorn and soulmate. If this reading was yours and it hit home for you, these are the 4 archangels that you need to be coming into contact with, and these are the energies they're going to help you with. If this reading didn't resonate for you, God bless you. Keep it moving. Gabriel, inspiration. Uriel, abundance. Metatron, miracles. And Sandalphon, love. Those sound like 4 good energies to me. I don't know about you, but those sound like 4 good energies to me. If I was in your shoes, if this was my reading, I would be hightailing it to be in the hermit mode and bring those energies in. Stat, okay? Because that's going to bring you what you truly desire in your heart space. And that's more important than creature comforts or being cool and happy for a hot little minute. Who wants that? We did not come here to do small things, guys. We didn't come here to do small things. Think expansively, okay? And sometimes to get there, you have to go within and you have to be quiet and accept the fact that it's okay to be called out spiritually, to know and to raise our hands and go, okay, I haven't been doing things right. This described me a while back. I would raise my hand and go, yep, It won't ever describe me again. And I hope it doesn't describe you after you hear this reading. I hope you're willing to trust in what the Hermit energy can do for you, because there are miracles on the other side of this. Ooh, and they're sweet, they're happy, it's sexy, it's money. Good luck, guys. Namaste. Got the other zodiac. This is the first of the April readings. I'll be doing the others throughout the week, so we should have all of April up, in the next few days. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. If you need a personal reading, the information's in the description of this video. I love you guys. Be well. Be healthy.